What's up, everyone? Let me see. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Blah blah blah. It's kind of dark. Still a little dark. Let me see if I could. How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. I know I don't have anybody on here, but I wanted to make a quick video on how my hobby became my side hustle, and I'm still doing it. I'm still doing my side hustle on screen printing and decorating apparel. Uh, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? So I wanted to make a video and just give you guys insights, let you guys know on how I started my screen printing business, um, by a hobby, and what I intend to achieve, hopefully in 2025. So I I have big goals, but I can't do that. I can't do it alone. I need supporters. I need people, a community to to be behind me and to help me. So basically, what I need is for people to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, because I make a lot of videos. I make a video every week about my screen printing business. And what I want to also show people, or let people know, that um, there's there's more out there than just a 9 to 5. So being on YouTube is also a side hustle. Besides my regular 9 to 5, besides my screen printing, uh, but posting content on YouTube and other social medias, it is another job that, it is another job that I do. And so that's the goal for this year, is to really, you know level up my YouTube channel and hit my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Once I hit that 1,000 subscribers, then I could concentrate on monetizing my channel. So what that means to me is, what's up, One West? Great question. Uh, how has screen printing changed your life? So first of all, I started screen printing by doing my kids' designs. I started off as a hobby, and then I just, started screen printing. So screen printing was a challenge. If anyone knows, the screen printing, it's very it's very complicated. It's not easy. So especially when you have multiple colors and you have to lay it down, you know, to the fact that it's gonna stick and it's gonna fit in that design. You gotta make it, pop up. You gotta make the customer happy. That's how, more or less, screen printing has changed my life. I At one point, I think I needed a hobby. I needed something to do because I just didn't have anything else besides my kids. But I guess I'm not the type of person to stay just not doing anything. I always try to stay busy, and so I I did a few things before I even committed to doing screen printing. But once I started screen printing and I started doing, what I was doing, screen printing, I just stuck with and it's something that I stuck with it for a couple of years, for 9 to 10 years. And I started the screen printing process in 2014. It started escalating as a business in 2016, and yeah, so it went from there. For you guys coming in, um, welcome. Welcome to my channel. So I appreciate you guys. If you guys subscribe to my channel, that'll really help my channel. Um, this is one of my first lives. I think the first lives I ever been to. I did it a couple of years ago. Didn't know how to do it, but I gave what I did. I did a giveaway. I printed some apparel, and then um, I had already people's names in a little container, and then I called them out, and then I told them that they won. So they won like a barbecue apron, a shirt, and a cootie, for your drink, and then I think a towel. So I customized everything. What's up? What's up? Omari Gilbert, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing, Omari? You know, I see. But going through this journey, I do want to get monetized, and I do, once I get monetized, and I start making revenue from YouTube, I'm gonna start making more videos, and I'm gonna be helping families. I'm gonna be helping families that need help, that need support. I don't mean that I'm gonna be giving them money, but what I want them to do, or what I want them to start, is a YouTube channel, and I'm gonna help them start a YouTube channel for them also to make revenue on YouTube. So the goal is for me to get started, and I'm 420 subscribers. I need 1,000 subscribers, so I need about 600 subscribers more. I do well, right now, I do 100% transfers. So I'm not sure like what you mean by your pockets. Like, cause I think doing transfers is more cost effective than screen printing, because screen printing, you do have to buy, first of all, the frame, the screens. You have to buy multiple inks. You have to buy the emulsion. You have to buy the materials to clean your screen, um, to the defogger, like the haze. So there's a lot of materials that you use for screen printing. So it does, take a little bit of money for screen printing. But if you start with transfers, oh, I see. I get it, man. I'm like, I mean, I have 5 kids. I'm married. I live here in Los Angeles, California, The rent is high. um, from my job, my regular 9 to 5 job, my check goes, to the rent, bills, everything, food, and there's not much left. So I gotta do side jobs in order for me to, to provide, to give for my kids. So that's my goal. My goal this year is to really escalate my YouTube channel and have people, help me to, subscribe to my channel, so I could get to that level. And once I get to that level, and I started getting revenue from YouTube, then I'm gonna help out, people, families especially, that are struggling. I want to help them, escalate and get on YouTube. Heard of, if you guys ever heard of Goldman and Sachs, it's an investment company, and they are saying that, by 2027, uh, the content creation is gonna level up to 2.7 trillion dollars. That means more people are gonna jump on, doing YouTube videos, doing, TikTok, and, um, I don't know the where TikTok is gonna be between here and to 2027, but well, you got a new sub. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, check it out. Like I do, screen printing transfers and in DTF. The company that I use, Super Color. That's SUPA Color. They're located here near me. They're in Hawthorne, and, check them out. Look them up. I'll leave the description on the bottom once I finish with this, video. I'll leave it on the bottom. That way you guys could, go to it and see if it works for you. But this year, that's my goal. It's to, to elevate my YouTube channel, get 1,000 subscribers. Of course. Like I said, when I get to that level, I'm gonna start, helping families, um, and, when that revenue is coming in, um, anywhere in California, uh, if I have to travel, like, I'm gonna go out there and help out families, so they can, you know, so they can be successful, so they could start a YouTube channel. And if you guys are shy, you're afraid to show your face, you don't have to. And if you're printing or whatever, you could just point the video to the shirt or the heat press or whatever you're using. You don't have to necessarily, um, show your face. You could always do what you need to do. You don't even have to talk, but you could do a voiceover. So you could use CapCut, or you could use, some other AI, and you put in the description. You could always use ChatGPT. What is it that you want, to be said for your video? That way it could elevate and help other people. How much money you make in DTF printing per month? It's hard to say, Frank. So for if it all depends on the DTF. I mean, the transfers that I get, I make a good amount. I I'm gonna say, if I order, if somebody orders from me, and, I make a shirt, and most of the time what I do is I order a gang sheet. So from one gang sheet, one that person is gonna pay for the rest of the designs. So I already made. So if I sell that shirt for 25, $35, and it's just one shirt, a DTF, the everything else just paid itself. So if I like, I had a DTF that I ordered. It was a 22 by 12. I did 3 designs or 4, I think. I don't remember. Yeah, no problem. But $25 for each design. That's, that's $100 from one shirt. I've had one person ask me for screen printing for one T-shirt, and I told him I couldn't do it, and I think I made a video about it, and they insisted they wanted a screen printing just one shirt. They wanted it screen printed, and I told them I can't do it. I could do, and at the time the provider that I was using, they didn't have DTF, so the only way that I was able to do it was vinyl, but they wanted it screen printing. They wanted something to last, and I was like, well, if you buy 10, I'll give you. He goes, no, I want one. So I charged him $300 for one T-shirt. Of course, he didn't pay, but um, you know, if you want quality, you pay, that amount. Any questions you guys have, reach out to my YouTube channel. Um, See the videos that I have. Bring out any questions, and if that question, you know, becomes, like a conversation, then I'll make videos of it. So this is why I do lives. This is why I do like social media, to try to, try to try to get a community, to get people, to support me, and support me by not, you know, by liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell to see more videos that I post. And today I had some videos, so go check them out. Sorry guys, my phone fell. And then hats, you know I want to get into embroidery, but embroidery, it's a lot of money. I mean, just getting that embroidery machine, it's like 16,000. And maybe if you get like a couple of clients making, having 20 to 40 shirts, maybe if you get lucky and you get like an order of 400 shirts, whoo, then I mean hats, 400 hats. If you get an order of 400 hats, if you get a rate, sorry, if you get a order of 400 hats, man, that's when you like jump on the on the embroidery machine and just buy it, because it'll pay off. Trust me. Ray, who? I'm not sure who's Ray. What is Ray like in person? Like Ray Beats? Oh, Reyes. Reyes, actually, he's a very cool guy, man. he's just like he is on his videos. He's a little bit serious, in person, but he's a very cool guy. He's if you watch his videos like from a long time, the dude is very like he's very humble, you know, and I really admire him for him showing his videos when he was homeless, and now that he runs a business. Like, I really admire that's what he wanted, and that's what he wanted to stick with, and now he's running, a business, and he's trying to work on doing an empire, and he'll get there. He'll get there soon. So he's gonna have a team, um, but I'll have him share his own story. But yeah, Reyes he's a very good guy. He's just like on the videos that he's funny. He's a very humble guy. I think so. I well, he was the first one that I did videos with him. I did my first two videos with him back in August of 2023, and then with my luck, I got into I fell into depression right like the following month, and then uh, my by the beginning of 2024, one of my nieces passed away, and I was like kind of you know lost, and I was hurt, and at the same time it was my second niece or my second niece nephew that passed away from my same sister. So it was like, how do you say, man, I'm sorry for your loss? Like, does that even mean, like, is that a word when you already had two kids, and then the oldest? So I fell deep into depression, and I think I didn't come out of it till April of 2024, when I finally spoke to my wife about it, and I opened it up. I guess if you heard any of my videos, I talk about mental health, and I support it. I'm a big supporter for mental health for men. Uh, Men are less likely to talk about their feelings and what is wrong with them, and they're also the highest suicide rates because men just don't get help. And luckily, I do work in healthcare. I have some really good doctors that I work with, and that I do webinars and whatnot with, and yeah, so they help me through it. But Reyes, I think he inspired me to. I'm gonna say he did inspire me to do videos. Um, at first you don't really think about doing YouTube, um, doing videos up until like I started reaching out to him, and then he came, and then we did some videos. No, not yet. I actually need 1,000 subscribers. So I need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000. I mean, what? Yeah, 4,000 hours of watch time. So I have 90,000 views, but I don't have the subscribers. I need the 1,000 subscribers. So if you ever see like um YouTube, I mean, if you ever see Reyes, or other content creators, when they're talking and they're having a conversation or whatever, and they're sitting on, on their desk, behind them you'll see the gold platinum of, the for YouTube. So that's what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming to get the 1,000 subscribers. I think on TikTok I got it fast because I kept going live and I kept talking, and now I don't go on TikTok as much. I already reached over 1,000. I almost have 2,000 on TikTok. So I'm really trying to elevate with YouTube. I'm trying to hit that 1,000 subscribers. But if you do custom work, Frank, and Reyes is around your area, like I urge that you reach out to him to make a video, um, to get started. Because I mean, I see quite a few content creators. I mean, I see content creators for editing. I do for videos, for cameras, and different things. So, and one another content creator that I sometimes watch and I have entered some of their challenges is, I go to Think Media, and they're always talking about going on YouTube and making videos, and they also say, when when is it the best time to plant a tree? 10 years ago. When's the next best time to plant a tree? And they say today. I've thought about doing English and Spanish. Um, I haven't got around to it, but I think um, I think I will. But that's on my to do list. Making a video in Spanish. Yeah, because when, like, on my in my car, I have like my decals for my car, for my, my side hustle. And then this lady, she told me, I gave her a ride, and I had decals in the back of my seat, and she says, hey, why don't you write this in Spanish? And I'm like, huh? And she goes, yeah, you have it in English, like the community out here is like more Spanish, like why don't you have it in Spanish? And I'm like, man, I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I made some decals in my car, in Spanish. But yeah, man, that's definitely one that I need to work on, making a Spanish video. And maybe I'll have the thumbnail Spanish. That way people know that it's Spanish, and once they click on it, they know what to expect. It's gonna be a Spanish video. You know, thank you for pointing that out. I could always do a Spanglish. Frank, do you do decorated apparel, or do you do anything? So I just shared my live um, to YouTube. I mean Facebook. See if I get any family members on here. shared it also with Snapchat. So the goal is for getting monetized. I have 420 subscribers right now. Need about 600 more. So let's go, people. Subscribe. You saw printing and packaging? Like printing, like screen printing, or so when I, throughout the, I started, when I started my business, I started in 2016. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. So when I started my business, I started in 2016, and it was going good. It was going awesome up until COVID, and I had to get rid of a lot of my clients that were coming to my house, and I didn't get rid of them. Sino que, I told them, don't come to my house because I have an elderly person and whatnot, and they stopped coming. And the only people that I kept on my you know on my list is just people that I would email, and mostly it was healthcare providers and construction companies. Construction companies, they some of them were working, because they were working for, you know cleaning and moving the movie sets, people from Netflix and stuff like that. Um, so I was providing shirts for them, but before, they would order like a lot more shirts, and now, like after COVID, in 2023, when I started, once again, I'm trying to move my business, to escalate it, so I can make additional money besides my 9 to 5. And but, you know, I want to teach people that there's other ways to make money. You don't really have to wait to um, I do have affiliates, and I do make about 20-30 bucks. Sometimes I make 200 on my Amazon tools. So that I put on my channel all the time. I try to put something that resonates to that I use. Um, like I mentioned, I mean, I use my phone to do content when I'm in the streets or whatnot, and then I have a Sony ZVE 10, and this I bought it because they kept talking about it on Think Media, and that it's great for content creators, and so I bought it, and I make most of my videos there. When I'm here at home, I just put on a tripod and get on the corner of the bed, and I do my video. You know, that's one of the things that Think Media always advises. Start the channel, no matter where you're at. Sometimes when my wife is here, I have a hard time because she's always watching TV and the TV's kind of loud. So what he sometimes suggests is to wait till everyone fall asleep, then make the video, and then I have the lavalier lark. Where's it at? I have the Hollyland lavalier lark, and you could use this to make your, voice a little bit more crispier. Sometimes your content could be shitty, but as long as your the voice, you sound good. The problem with me is that when I talk, sometimes I'm kind of hesitant. I'm like I start mumbling too much, because and that's one of the reasons I want to keep doing it, so I could kind of get used to it. I guess when I'm used to talking when people in front of me, but when there's no people that's actually looking at interacting, I'm like, oh, what do they have a question, or but I'm making a video. How are they gonna ask a question? They'll ask a question, after. But yeah, so I'm trying to get used to it, and my goal also is to be a public speaker, and like I said, I want to help families, also get monetized, start the YouTube channel, and start making money. Some people don't realize that, you know they, like I asked myself, soy mexicano, soy, I'm from here, from Los Angeles, California. My family are from Jalisco, but I say to myself, does, does this type of stuff happen to people like us? And that's when I have to turn back and say, look at Reyes. You know, it does happen to us because it happened to him. So if it happened to him, and there's other people out there, Jenny Ojoyas, she's a very big content creator, and her goal is to be as big as Mr. Beast. I'm not trying to get like, as big as Mr. Beast or Jenny. I'm not trying to even compete with them, but I'm trying to be in a way where I'm comfortable, where my family's comfortable, and we're not living paycheck to paycheck. That's my goal. You know, the house that we live in here. I mean, we're grateful that we have this house, but um, if I'm able to make more revenue with YouTube, and hopefully we get a bigger house, and I I was thinking about maybe getting a shop. Who knows? Who knows? Or maybe I work from home, from a garage. I always wanted to work from a garage so I could be closer to my family. My kids are getting bigger, and there's gonna be a day when my kids are gonna leave, and I'm not gonna see them again. And so I wanna spend time. I want to spend enough time with my kids, while I can. Yes, sir. So any type of paper, I sell printing and packaging. So I'm gonna show this to my Facebook one more time. And I seen it was my niece's birthday, Zanaya. Her birthday was, I think it was today or yesterday. So happy birthday. All right, everyone. So I I really appreciate you guys. I'm glad you asked that. I am on LinkedIn. Look me up, Master Screen Prints. I just started posting like a week ago, and I've been posting like crazy. And I don't post. I haven't posted videos, but I have posted some of my videos that I do on YouTube. I've shared them, and I mean, like I said, I just started a week ago, and I've been posting like almost every day. I posted like for a whole week, and then the second week, um, I started posting videos from my YouTube channel, and then so I I kind of stopped because I was, I'm looking, I'm paying attention to the LinkedIn. But yeah, I'm on LinkedIn, Master Screen Prints. Look me up. I was thinking about doing videos for LinkedIn, and just like for the people in LinkedIn, and then telling them if they need printing, to contact me. But I didn't know whether to do a video on my phone and then share it on LinkedIn. So it's kind of new, but I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll jump on right now. Give me that idea. And the only reason why I even jumped on LinkedIn was because I seen um, Think Media on LinkedIn, and then I seen Tyler Choi on LinkedIn. I'm sorry. I seen Tyler Choi on a they were having a podcast with Think Media, or Think Media had her, and she's a content creator lawyer, and she's Mr. Beast lawyer. But she's a lot of content creators lawyer. But if you do content, you could always reach out to her and tell and like advise like hey, is this like okay? And she'll tell you if, because there are some YouTubers out there that they'll try to sue you, and you need somebody like her, to try to protect your money, protect your business. And she always recommends to get an LLC. So once I hit that $1,000 mark, and I get monetized, and I start racking revenue from YouTube, then I'll get my LLC, Master Screen Prints. But I I I work I work with healthcare. I work in healthcare, but once I make the enough revenue, I know some people that work in marketing, and they can still work where they work, but when they get home, um, they could work for me a couple of hours, 2 3 hours, and I'll pay them uh, 25 $30 an hour. But again, I have to wait till I get monetized, for me to have that income in order for me to pay them. And then I want to give them a heat press, give them some transfers, and then want them to talk about the transfer, so that they're making, when I'm not making videos, they're making videos. So that's what I want to do. I want to build a community that supports me, but I also want to build a community that's also helping me escalate, and to reach out to more people, marketers that know what they're doing, and they know how to get the attention of people. I'm not a marketer. um I'm just winging it, man. I'm just winging it. I know business, but I don't know how to market. But I mean, just the information that, yeah, he is funny. Yeah, I gotta do some videos for LinkedIn. That way, because I think in order for you to sell something, if you come to me and you say, "Hey, Jose, do you want to buy this?" I don't know you. I'm gonna be like, "Nah," because I don't know who you are, and I don't trust who you are. But once you build that trust, once you build that community, and you're someone that has built you know something that people trust, people start trusting you. If and you could say, you know, hey, like me as Jose saying, hey, would you like to buy this? You already know who I am. You see my videos. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, how much? And I'm gonna give you the price, and you're gonna buy it. So people sometimes buy by emotion, and I'm glad you mentioned that. So I had a video call on Friday, and these guys were looking at my YouTube channel. They were looking at my website, and also looked at my Instagram and TikTok, and they gave me advice, and I did it right away. I got home, I I executed and did it right away, and I kind of knew, but I was just like, I wasn't paying attention to it. But as soon as they told me, I went home and I executed, did what they told me, and I fixed my social media. I fixed my website. Like I did it right away. And then when I had a phone call with them, I had a video call. They I told them, and they're like, man, that's good that you executed, that you did everything right away. And then we talked about for a little bit over an hour. And then Saturday, I had a call with them at 5 o'clock as well. And I know they wanted to help me, and I know it's needed. So they were offering coaching. They were offering mentorship. They were offering for them to help me escalate my business with my YouTube channel to get monetized faster. And I believe that they could have in a matter of time, but I but but these are people that have helped people that are making money, and they don't have a problem paying $300 to $400, because that's maybe they did have a problem, but they were able to risk it. And me at my current situation, I don't have wiggle room for me to give them money and say, yes, here, let's do it. I wish I did. Otherwise I would have had Reyes continue doing my videos. But because the money that I get from my business, I try not to touch it. But sometimes, hey, kids need milk, they need eggs, and sometimes um, I buy extra shirts, and I'll just have them here just in case. Usually I don't buy stock because I don't like to have all kinds of stuff in the house. I order only when they buy, but I got transfers that I'm trying to sell, that I'm selling for to help out for the fires. And so I keep them available, just so I could print them and then give it to them, ship them. So once I get done with this, I'm gonna make a quick video on LinkedIn, and then just let people know that um, if they need custom apparel, any YouTubers, any content creators, any influencers. I made a shirt for an influencer, and I'm waiting for him to let me know when when can I take it to him. And I actually made a video. I think it came out today, and you guys should be able to see it. It's Hollywood's Best, and check out his Instagram as well. He's a good dude. He's a good guy. I'm just waiting for him. He went on a vacation, and he just got back. So I'm giving him time to relax, get situated, and then you know he could reach out to me when he's good and ready, and I'll just take him his shirt, or he could come pick it up. One of the two. All right, guys. So I really appreciate you guys jumping on. Again, hit that subscribe button to support my channel. Hit that notification bells because I do videos like this all the time. And I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. You guys take care. Peace.